What's up, guys? It's Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We're back with another video, but this one's a little bit different this week. We're actually going to be trying something new. So as you can see by the title here, this is our Royal 650 machine. It's our soda machine at our break and alignment shop, and we've got some problems with it this week, guys. Now, at the time I'm recording this part of the video, I don't realize there's a problem. So let me kind of give you some backstory. So earlier in the week, I got a call from this location, and they said, hey, I want to let you know your soda machine is flashing out of order. Now, I know over the weekend we had a small power outage, and I'm thinking that had something to do with it. So I ran up to the location. I didn't do this on camera. I ran up to the location, and I went into the menu system, and there was a refrigeration error, but everything was cold. Everything was fine. So I cleared the error, and everything was back to normal. So I left the location, went on my way. I let them know that I'd be back later in the week to bring some inventory and stock the machine up. So all was well, or so I thought. So here I am. I'm back at the location to stock up the machine with inventory, and I'm going along my merry way. And we'll get to the problems in just a minute. But let's go ahead and first open up the machine and take a look inside and see how things are looking. So when I was here just a few days ago, there was still a pretty good amount of Coca-Cola. What else? There was a pretty good amount of Sprite. Well, no, actually Sprite was out. I knew that. But now the Coca-Cola is completely gone too. So check that out. So first thing I'm thinking is, hey, there's going to be a lot of money in this machine. That's a good sign. But like, again, wait a minute. There's more news coming. So first thing I do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start stocking up the inventory. I'm starting with the Coca-Cola, and this one I've got it set up so that that first far right column, both the front and the back, are designated to Coca-Cola. And then the second columns next to that, front and back, are designated for Mountain Dew. Then everything else is a single column drink in this machine. And at least that's how it's supposed to be programmed. Anyway, so what I'm doing here, I'm going to go ahead and stock things back up. While I'm working on that, just minding my own business, thinking, yeah, this is a good day. I'm getting everything taken care of. And remember, I'm on my lunch break here at work. Well, I'm not at work. I'm away from work on my lunch break to service this machine because I've still got a full-time job. So I'm trying to do everything as balance my time as I can. All right, so I got the first 12-pack of Coca-Cola laid out in there. I'm going to go ahead and start throwing some Sprites in here because the owner of the business, who also loves the root beer, did tell me that he can't drink caffeine drinks. So he's been drinking the Sprite as well, I guess. But, it is what it is. So I'm stocking the Sprite up too because I want to make sure there's plenty of options for everyone at this location because it's really hot right now in South Carolina. So I want to make sure that there's plenty of drinks, nice cold drinks. Anyway, here comes the owner. He's going to stop up and he's going to let me know there's some issues with the machine. So he's talking to me right now, and he's already telling me, hey, I want to let you know, when you buy a soda, if you put $1 in, it's giving you 2 drinks, and you're getting 50 cents change back. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm giving sodas away for 25 cents a piece, which is technically what I pay for them, right? So I'm kind of freaking out as he's telling me all these problems, and I'm thinking, what the heck's happening? Why is this machine going crazy like this? So he told me they probably ended up with about 10 free drinks. So I'm kind of freaking out, like, what do I do? I don't know what the problem is. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start pulling the A&W root beer out of that column while I'm thinking about it, because I need to put the brisk iced tea behind that, and it's pretty low. So I'm just moving this out of the way, and look at that. He gave me $10. That was really cool because, most people, they're not honest, or most people would just say, hey, bonus, I got some free drinks. These guys actually paid me for it. So I was really appreciative, and, that just really solidified my business here. That obviously they like having me here. So I'm going to make sure that I keep doing a good job for them because they certainly didn't have to do that. They certainly could have not told me anything. They could have just went on their way and kept getting these free drinks. So I'm really glad that they were honest, and they even gave me some money to cover the expenses. So we're all good. But while I'm filling up this brisk, I'm still trying to figure out why this machine is doing this. And I'm going to be honest. This is my only Royal machine in my whole fleet of machines. So I'm not super familiar with the menu system and how it works. I spent a few hours programming it when I first set this machine up at this location, and since then, it's been as is. So I haven't had to do anything. So this video is going to be part 1 because we're going to show. This is really the service end of it. We're going to do another part 2 this week. Yeah, that's right. We're going to do 2 midweek videos this week. Part 2 is going to show us how we program this machine and get everything back to normal. Because basically what happened was, when we had that power outage, yeah, it threw that error to make it out of service, but it also erased all the previous settings I had had. So remember, I'm on my lunch break and I'm servicing this machine, and I've only got a certain amount of time. So after I get everything all stocked up, and I don't even stock everything all the way up. I think I throw the root beer into the snack machine in that storage area at the bottom of the snack machine, because I'm perplexed because I can't remember how to program this machine, and I know I need to go reference the manual to make sure I get everything done right. So I still don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm trying to figure it out. I'm racking my brain while I'm stocking this machine up with what I'm supposed to do in order to get everything up and running so that I'm not losing money in this location. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep stocking up the soda while I'm thinking about that. Let's throw some more Mountain Dew in there. And we're going to put those in both the front and back columns there. And another little tip. So my Royal machine has numbers listed at the top of each column. I know it's tough to see, but they're yellow, those little yellow stickers. And it's like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, so on and so forth. I don't know why those are there, because when it comes to the actual column numbers from the programming standpoint, they're definitely different. So that drives me crazy. that was one thing I had to learn the hard way when I initially set this machine up. But like I said, we're going to spend part 2 of this video going over the programming of this machine, because a lot of people ask questions on how to program machines. My first time, I swear, this machine took me a good 4 hours to program and really understand how it worked. This one, we're going to do it in under 30 minutes in the next video. So this might be a good reference for any new vendors out there that aren't 100% familiar with Royal machines. And it'll be a good reference for those of us that have Royal machines, but really don't access that programming very often. Because I got to admit, I was lost for a minute. I had to run back to the shop. I had to check the manuals. So I was in the dark for a good day. And remember, I was on a time crunch here because I'm on my lunch break from my regular job. So here we go. Go ahead and stock the Coke up. Then I'll start messing with some settings and see if I can't remember. But ultimately, I throw in the towel and I have to come back the next day, which is what we'll do part 2 with. So right now we're going to stock up the Coca-Cola. We're going to get that all taken care of. I think I've got a couple more Cokes we're going to throw in there, because Coke is probably right now it's probably our best seller at this location, and especially when we're giving out 2 for the price of none, I guess. So that seriously is gonna deplete our stock. So thank goodness we're catching this problem before it became a bigger problem. All right. And also keep in mind, this video is sped up a little bit because there's a lot of footage from this location this week. So we're going to try and slow things down a little bit once we do the actual programming in part 2 of this video. But for part 1, we're going to speed it up because there's just so much going on and so much time spent at this location. So we're going to definitely speed that up for you, so you don't have to sit through all the slow monotonous of loading can by can by can by can by can, because I'm sure nobody wants to see all of that. So here we are, we're sped up. We got one more 12-pack of Coca-Cola to throw in there. I'm not sure if I've got one more in that pile down there, but we're stocking up a lot of sodas in this video. I know it. So here we go. I hope it's the last 12-pack of Coca-Cola. There might be one more. I don't know. But we're going to stock this one up. And while we're doing that, comment down below, guys. I know I haven't asked for comments yet. Comment down below if you have a Royal machine. And if you do, are you familiar with the programming, or are you familiar with how the columns work, or all that craziness that's all set up? If you're not, make sure you're a subscriber, guys, because part 2 is going to show you step by step, or at least my step by step, with how to program that machine. All right, let's do a collection real quick. So here we go. There's quite a bit of coins, more coins than usual for this location. And this is, I think, a 3-week collection from this machine. Check out that fat stack of bills. There's a lot of bills in this machine this time, which is surprising because we were giving away sodas. So look at this nice fat stack coming out. You ready? Let's go ahead and pull that out. There we go. Oh, and in Galaxy Games nature, what did I do? I dropped money all over the ground. We got to do that on a regular basis. It wouldn't be Galaxy Games 843 if we didn't. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up all those ones. Nice fat stack of cash right there. And I am happy with that pull. That is good stuff. That made me feel a little bit better about the problems we're having with this machine. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do some tests. So first we need to determine if we can figure out what the problem is. So I put $1 in, and I pressed one of the soda. I got 2 sodas out of it. And yeah, 2 quarters dropped into the change return. So now I'm going to go and put those back in my coin tubes. And I'm really trying to determine what the problem is. So for those of you that don't know, the settings on this machine, there's a couple different things we need to look at. One is the space to sales. That's going to determine which column vends from which button. The depth, which when the power was reset, the depth was reset to 1 when we actually need to set it to 2. And that's why we're getting 2 cans instead of 1, because we have them stacked 2 deep, but the machine only thinks there's 1 deep right now. So that's why it's letting 2 cans come through. And I couldn't remember that when I was here. So you're going to see some rookie moves in this in this video. So don't beat me up in the comments. I know I'm doing wrong in this video. So we're going to make it all right in part 2. Don't worry about that. All right, so I'm going to do a few more tests. Let's see. So what I'm doing is I'm checking the prices. I'm trying to remember what's what, and I can't remember what's what. I know I need to reference the manual here. So I'm in the menu system, and I'm trying to jump around, and I can't remember what to do. So I'm getting frustrated again. All right, back to the main menu. Let's go here. I'm going through the different settings. There's the price setting I need to go back to. There's I'm looking at different options. That's not what I need. And I realize that now, but at the time when I was recording this video, I could not remember what was what. So I know it's frustrating, guys. I know. I'm looking, you see me checking my watch. I'm like, oh my God, I got to get back to work. I'm freaking out. I'm stressing out. Let's do some more tests. So put another $1 in there. I'm going to press the Coke. And what vends? 50 cents came back in the change, and 2 Cokes vended. So I'm like, oh, this is not working, guys. This is not looking good. Throw the 50 cents back in the coin tubes. And let's see what we do next. Let's do another test because we didn't change anything, right? So let's hit Mountain. Oh, it doesn't want to take the $1. Now it's throwing the $1 back on the ground. All right, here we go. $1 in. Mountain Dew pressed. And it gave me 2 Pepsis. Oh, guys. Look at the owner. He's watching me like, what's going on over there? He's probably laughing at me because I'm getting mad, and I've got my mask scarf thing on, and it was hot. I was not having a good day at this time, guys. I was not having a good day. I didn't remember how to fix it. So I was stressed. I was kind of mad. So let's go and press that menu button again. What do I go to this time? Because I know I'm running out of time. I'm checking. Looks like those are different settings. I'm in the wrong place again. Looking at different options. Not trying to remember what's what. Again, not the right place. I really need to reference that manual. So it's showing me what I'm in the column menus right now, the space to sales menus, and it's telling me what selection is programmed. There I am checking my watch again because I know I got to get back to work. I'm doing a few more tests, a few more checks. Finally, I go to the price. I'm going to set the price to all, and you see it's 50 cents there. That's why we're getting 50 cents back when we put $1 in. So now I'm like, okay, that's not right. I know that's not right. So I move it up to $1. I'm thinking about what I need to do. So I go ahead and I hit OK, but I didn't hit OK long enough to save it. So I'm going to do, looking back now knowing after I've corrected all the problems, looking back, man, I was frustrated. Man, it's frustrating to watch this. There we go. 2 Mountain Dews. Let me toss those back in there. It still gave me 50 cents back because even though I changed the price to $1, I forgot to save it. So, or at least I didn't save it long enough. I didn't hit the OK button long enough to save it. You got to hold it down for 2 seconds, and I think I only pressed it once. All right, back in. Going to try and do some more tests. I might have the world record for opening and closing a soda machine in this video too. I don't know. If the Guinness people are watching, let me know, guys. All right, so there I think I got the price saved at $1. So So yeah, there we go. So I'm pressing the button to see if it tells me what the price is. So I got the price saved to $1 now. But that still doesn't help us because we're still vending 2 sodas. All right, so here's my idea. I know I got to get back to work, so I'm going to just change the price to $2. That way you're getting 2 sodas for $2 right now. I'm going to lock the machine up, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my research after that. So we know that there's still problems. So the problems right now with this machine are the columns, the space to sales columns are wrong. So if we press Mountain Dew, we get Pepsi. If we press root beer, we get lemonade. Certain things like that. So we know we got to address that. We're vending 2 cans of soda for every vend right now. So we know we got to address that. And then we figured out how to make sure the price is right. So that's already fixed temporarily. We got it set to $2 because we're still vending 2 cans for every vend right now. So right now we're just checking the soda machine's inventory. We're going to go ahead and pull the cash, a few coins. There's going to be a few dollars in here, but again, it's summertime. This machine never does well in the summertime. So just a small little stack there, but we'll still take it. All right, so now that we got that taken care of, we threw the excess A&W root beer in the bottom. Let's lock that machine up. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and get my work area all cleaned up. And guys, again, don't beat me up in the comments. I know you're going to say something about how I just left that machine wrong, programmed wrong. And remember this, I didn't have access to my manual, and I couldn't remember how to get it programmed properly. So what I'm doing now, I'm explaining to the owner and the guy at the front counter exactly what's happening. I'm explaining what issues the machine has and my plan to make it right. So I let them know that I'd either be back in the afternoon that day or on my lunch break the following day, depending on when I can get away from my office to come back and make it right. So remember guys, part 2, we're going to show you how we made it right. We're going to show you how we properly programmed the machine, because it's not an easy machine to program. And a lot of people might have questions about their Royal machines. So make sure you're subscribed guys. Part 2 is coming up. So like I said, make sure you're a subscriber. All right guys, thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. I know this one was tough to watch, the different things that we had to go through in this video, and it's still not resolved as of right now. Keep in mind though, it is resolved overall. Part 2 is coming your way. Make sure you're a subscriber. Go ahead and click that bell notification so you're notified when our new videos go live. In fact, that way you'll be notified when our part 2 of this video goes live. So again, guys, give us a thumbs up and like our videos, share our videos, comment down below with any comments you want to add to the video. Thanks everyone for your support. Again, guys, this is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.